Hello everyone, today my goal is to improve your quality of life by reducing sound transmission through walls like this one. We've got a 1x3 stud cavity, 1/2 inch drywall, no insulation in this case. This one is bad and it sounds like a drum on the other side. And today I'm going to show you how to fill these with insulation, what kind of insulation I'm going to use, and how I'm going to create an air gap to reduce sound transmission. The equality of the wall to ceiling sound transmission is an important thing to consider when improving sound transmission. In my case, the ceiling joists have a better sound transmission in this wall. We have a 2x6 joist cavity with insulation, absorptive material. Here we've got nothing, and it's a smaller stud cavity. That's why I'm going to fix that by adding insulation and an air gap to improve the sound. This wall has a few common problems you might encounter. Number one being the outlet, trim, casing, and no insulation behind the wall. How do we fix those? We're going to start off with this outlet over here. I cut it around, but before that, I made sure there was no electricity going through this thing. Now I'm going to move it out 1 inch, then I'm going to screw it, put my materials back, fill the wall with insulation, put it back on top, the drywall, and then we're going to move on to furring out a second layer of drywall for that quality. Now you can come in here with a little screwdriver and get those screws on the tab, which works, or you can use a driver with the right angle, which I prefer, and get those little screws out just like that. Here's the second one. There we go. Just marking the position, and I'm gonna set up a gauge so that I can bring it out the right amount, because you can see it comes out now. And we have a gauge, we have this position, and now we can move it out like this, right there. I think that will be good. I'm not stressing any cables. I'm done, I'm just gonna use a clamp. This is cellulose, and it's a very good absorptive material. The point of this is to deaden the sound by absorbing vibration. We're gonna pack the wall with this. I just filled up this cavity over here. It took me 5 minutes because I used this funnel. It's just a piece of plywood that's 14.5 inches long with a notch 3.5 inches for the stud cavity, and these two legs, they will support it, just like this. That allows you to expand the insulation while maintaining a clear work site. This wall has sound absorption now. It's very deadened when I hit it. I used 20-minute drywall compound and patched around this, sealed it up, and I did the same up there where the joint is with the ceiling. Alright, now we're going to install those sound bars to help with the re-vibration of the wall. This means that if there's people talking in this room, it's going to re-vibrate this way, and if there's noise coming in the other room, it's going to re-vibrate within that room without having it interfere. And that's what the airspace is going to allow us to achieve. I got the resilient bar holder for the drywall, so the drywall is going to screw onto this and then hang. Okay, the panel's on there, and I'm going to use 1-inch screws. This way I don't actually interfere with that channel. I believe that you shouldn't use a big screw to go through everything, because that you will suck the drywall channel into the wall, and that edge will reduce the ability to reflect that sound back, because it's going to give another point for sound transmission. You see that gap? Top leg doesn't actually contact the wall. There, like that. As you can see, this is done with some 20 minutes. I've got all the holes patched with that compound, and you can see that the outlet's over here, and this also feels pretty sound dampened, baby. Oh, sorry everyone, but the video died right there. However, not to worry, because we defeated our #1 enemy, this dishwasher behind me. It will no longer bother anyone on the other side of that wall with its annoying, sloppy, slappy washing noises. We have succeeded. That's right everyone. Sweet dreams and clean dishes.